What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Box Clinic and more. Actually, switching lanes real hard, talking about college football and the playoff system, the truth behind it, man. You know, it's money driven. They don't care about the best teams being in it. Let me tell you that. They don't care about that. But we know, Wisconsin is there, Oklahoma's right there. Georgia, Auburn, Alabama, Ohio State, all those guys are right there. Ohio State shouldn't even be eligible to go in after. I think they got 2 losses already this year versus Oklahoma and Iowa. A bad loss versus Iowa. They should be disqualified, but they always find a way for those teams, even a team like Michigan that I root for, to put them up higher than what they're supposed to be. Notre Dame is another one. All these prestigious schools that have prestige and have good lineage and good background, back when it was like 4, 5, 6 college teams in the country. I'm exaggerating right there. They find a way to put those guys high because they know those programs, fans, and programs are going to travel and bring a lot of money. They don't care about getting the 4 best teams. They want the 4 most lucrative / best teams they can find. So it's always somebody to get hold out each year. You know what I'm saying? So they want to find a way to put Alabama in there. They want to find a way to put Ohio State in there because it gives the playoffs more prestige. They don't care about the best teams being in there. This ain't the NCAA tournament where, you get 62 teams and they duke it out and you get a good, legit champion. In college football, you might have an undefeated team from the WAC 12 or wherever the hell they is, sitting out there. You might have a team that peaked at the right time and might be the best team. It might just had a loss, a loss or two, but down the stretch of the season, they were the best team, They figured some things out. In college football, if you were a program that's not in a power conference, you get a loss, it's over with, It's over with. No matter if your coach was sick, your head coach, your quarterback broke his leg and he came back, they don't care about none of that. You know why? Because they want the most powerful schools in there with the most money. They don't care about that. Notre Dame is a shit team this year. Shitty as hell, Shouldn't even be in the sniff in the top 10. You see how Miami did them there. Miami turned around and lose the Pitt, Alabama, they only lost once. I ain't mad if they sneaked them up in there. In Auburn, they got 2 losses, but they peaking at the right time. So it's tough. It's tough to figure out the college football system, to be honest. Because it's not a system. This is just as bad as the BCS. You just getting an extra game to prove something. But it's still a team out there that can potentially be the best. That might be playing the best football this time of year. Might have had a hiccup early and had to figure some things out because there's no preseason in college football. It's crazy out there. This system is just as wacky as the BCS in my opinion. And do they need to change some things? Absolutely. But it's all about a dollar. If it's not about if it don't make money, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And college football is a big money machine. They don't care about the players. They don't get the players kickback, jersey revenue. They didn't pay them for the video games. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. They want to keep these guys down in the gutter. Somebody, we pay them, then we got to pay the girls basketball. At the end of the day, you pay who bringing revenue into the school. You pay these players, and they want you to sit there for 3 years and make them money and then go off to the pros where you are broke up and shit. And you already took 1 billion hits in college and go take some more hits in NFL for short money in the grand scheme of things as well. I mean, it is what it is, but we know like Oklahoma, they always rank these guys high every year. They can have a whole bunch of midgets on the team. They still rank them high every year. Oklahoma get into a big game and get popped every year. I'm tired of seeing the Sooners in there just because they was good when they were in the fucking wishbone triple option and shit 20, 30 years ago. You feel me? No, if I don't got nothing against Oklahoma, but every year, Bob Stoops, no Bob Stoops, somebody shoved their foot up their motherfucking asses. And they lose. And they give a horrible goddamn playoff game. Ohio State, they always give good games. They got a good coach. But, getting blown out by Iowa like that, I don't care if they beat Wisconsin. Wisconsin only got 1 loss. You see what I'm saying? Alabama, I don't mind them getting there. They got 1 loss. Okay, they had 1 loss in the Iron Bowl. A rivalry game can go any which way. Auburn and Georgia, one of them win. I don't have a problem with them. Clemson, they only had 1 bad loss versus Syracuse. They going against Miami, so that's basically a playoff game to get in. To fix this situation is to add a real playoff. That's what it is. Kill the bowls. You get the best 8 teams in there. and it shouldn't be too many left out of there with 8 teams. You know, shouldn't be nobody left out in my opinion. You know, with 8 teams in there, you should get the best 8 teams, and there shouldn't be no more BS going on with that, man. You know, because right now we got Clemson, Miami. They figured that out, so that's 1. Oklahoma's 2. Wisconsin, Ohio State figured out 3. Alabama, Georgia, Auburn 4. And then you get 2 more of those guys out there with 1 loss to 6, 7, 8, or 3 more, 6, 7. You get 2 more teams. I mean, with 8 teams, you won't have this controversy. You know, they don't play that many games in football, and if you're worried about the length of games they playing, well, cut some of them sorry cupcake schools out the conference and stuff. Just cut the schedule down. We gone.